Welcome to Cougars Network here on this Tuesday afternoon as the Cougarettes get ready to take on the Boerne champion Chargers. The Cougarettes are off to an immaculate 12-0 start. The Chargers 6-7 on the season. As spring break is here, and that means we have softball here on Cougars Network to start off our Tuesday. As you see the wind blowing in from the east at about 6 to 10 miles an hour. And the Canyon Cougarettes look to continue their perfect start to the season at 12-0, looking to make it 13-0 and make it 3-0 in district play as number 4. Haley Carmona is in the circle for the Cougarettes today. 66 innings pitched with an ERA of .106 and 133 strikeouts. The batting lineup for Boerne champion Riley Mirish, Abby Brimmer, Emily Young, Cassidy Kareska, Ava Trevino, Marlena Spurrier, Lily Ritchie, Allison Curry, Corey, Madison Holland, Madison Coker. In the field for the Cougarettes, Carmona in the circle, Dee Dee Baldwin behind the dish, Cervantes at first, Miller playing second base, Hester at shortstop, Reyna at third, Maldonado in left. Vestal in center and Stint in right field as Riley Mirish ready to take the first pitch of the afternoon against Carmona, who's in the circle for the Cougarettes here today. First pitch takes a piece of Dee Dee Baldwin. First strike, as that one was fouled off Mirish. Baldwin behind the dish with Carmona in the circle, and Riley Mirish, the first batter. Playing third base is Mirish today, wearing number 2, the leadoff batter for the Chargers. Carmona gets the sign, delivers the 0-2 upstairs. Makes the count 1-2. This Cougarettes team 138 strikeouts on the season, looking for 139. We'll have to wait. Carmona, majority of those strikeouts on the season so far, with 133 of the 138. The 2-2 almost takes a piece of Mirish, makes it a full count. Carmona has allowed 15 walks. The 3-2 is in there for a strike, so strikeout number 134 for Carmona. Abby Brimmer now due up for the Chargers, as the Cougarettes are just one strikeout away from 140 on the season. Here's Brimmer, the 0-0 is in there for a strike, or ball. Brimmer waits the 1-0. That's upstairs to Brimmer. Makes it 2-0 for Carmona. You see Dee Dee Baldwin behind the dish for the Cougarettes. Reyna, the motion, that one's in there just at the knees for strike 2. Makes it 2-1. 1 out here in the top of the first. Vestal in center field shade, just a step to the right. Swinging away, Brimmer makes it 2-2. Corners playing even with the bags, maybe a step or 2 in. Reyna and Cervantes at the corners. as that's another strikeout for Carmona to start off this game. There's that strikeout by Carmona now as you see it clip the zone, and Brimmer wanted to swing but didn't pull the triggers. Now Emily Young, the first baseman, playing the 3 spot today. Looks off to get started for the Chargers. That one's dribbled softly to Reyna. Reyna fields it cleanly, throws to first for the out. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on for the Chargers. We head to the bottom of the first here on Cougars Network.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before.
Ooh, what sounds better, La Fiesta or Dumpling Palace?
Oh, Dumpling Palace.
Ew, gross.
We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference, and please be patient with things that may have seemed to...
Wait, what are we gonna watch?
slow down a bit. GVTC, connecting you.
Cougarette softball field as the Canyon Cougarettes are due up next. As you see them, they're getting ready to take their at-bats of this spring break game on this Tuesday as the lineup for the Cougarettes goes Harley Vestal, Markayla Maldonado, Didi Baldwin, Sabrina Cervantes, fifth, Haley Carmona, the pitcher batting for herself, Ari Reynas batting sixth, Shelby Miller playing second base, batting seventh, Mackenzie Stint playing right, and Riley Hester playing short. And rounding off the lineup for the Cougarettes and head coach Kevin Randall is Harley Vestal, ready to go. She watches one for a strike. Vestal, a .516 average on the season, leading this Cougarettes team. You want to talk about a player that's been around softball her whole life. Sister Brooke and Sister Hunter as well played softball here at Canyon. Makes it 1-1. This Cougarettes team off to their immaculate start. Looks to continue it here. Batting average of .303 for the team. The 1-1 is upstairs to Vestal. The fielding arrangement for the Chargers: Trevino pitching, Kareska behind the dish, Young at first, Coker at second, Mirish playing the hot corner third base, Brimmer playing short. The 2-1. Vestal lays down a bunt to the left side, and a perfectly placed bunt is in there safely as the throw by Mirish was mishandled by Young. So Vestal with her 17th sit of the season, as you see that late bunt by Vestal to the left side and fielded cleanly there by Mirish, but the throw, the reception by Young lost the handle, and Vestal on first with the first hit of the afternoon for the Cougarettes. Now Markayla Maldonado as Vestal's taking off for second base. A late throw, and Vestal's going to take three on the double stolen base. So Vestal never pulling up there on the slow throw by Kareska behind the dish allows her to get all the way to third base with no outs and an 0-1 count to Maldonado. Maldonado a .325 average, 11 RBIs, as she watches one at the knees. As a throw back by Carrasco is over the head of the pitcher, and Vestal comes in and scores to make it a 1-0 game on the error. So a run on a Vestal's one hit and then the error sent her on home. So Vestal scoring on her own and getting on base, doing all the work. The 1, the 0-2, 1-2 now. As Maldonado been hit by a pitch, hasn't been hit by a pitch this season yet. The 1-2 from the pitcher Ava Trevino in the circle for the Chargers. The 1-2 as that one shot to the right side by Maldonado, and she'll have a single of her own. Back-to-back hits for the Cougarettes sets it up for Dee Baldwin, who's one of the most dangerous hitters on a already dangerous lineup. Baldwin with 5 home runs on the team. We'll see how much power Baldwin's got on her bat today as the wind's blowing from left to right. 204 left to right here at Canyon High School. And their first strike for Baldwin from Trevino. Young playing in the first base bag. Murish at third playing even with it. The outfield playing a couple steps back for the big bat of Baldwin. She watches one outside. Cougarettes off to the 12-0 start under head coach Randall, Kevin Randall. The 1-1 has taken off for second is Maldonado, and she will be in there easily for her second stolen base of the Cougarettes. Stealing bases is something that this Cougarette team does well. 42 stolen bases as they entered today, now at 44. Entered with a 93% stolen base completion. 2-1 to Baldwin. She watches one on the outer half. Makes it 2-2. Here in the bottom of the first with 1 run on 2 hits and 1 error. Maldonado on second. As you hear the chance for Dee Baldwin, the 2-2. As she shoots one to the right side. A pop-up, though, going under is Richie in right field. Just off the end of her bat. As you see Richie there, who got the put out from the fly out by Dee Baldwin. Sabrina Cervantes now up to bat, the first base. Looking at driving the second run for the Cougarettes here in the bottom of the first. Maldonado on second. Long pause. Grounder back up the middle, and Maldonado gets to third, and she's coming on home on the bad throw. Cervantes goes all the way to second on the fielding error from Brimmer. So another run for the Cougarettes.
Run scores. That's going to bring to the plate pitcher number 4, Haley Carmona.
So a 2-base error by Brimmer at short allows Cervantes to get to second and Maldonado to score. So 2 errors have given the Cougarettes 2 runs. That was a strike there to Carmona, the pitcher today for the Cougarettes. Batting 5th in the lineup. A 240 average. As she shoots that one back up the middle, looking to help herself some here. As she reaches safely and driving in a run as Cervantes is safe sliding in. As Carmona takes third on some advantageous base running there and keeping her Wit to herself.
Carmona with the RBI. That's going to bring to the plate.
3 runs here in the bottom of the first already for the Cougarettes on 3 hits. As there's going to be a visit in the circle now is Carmona with the RBI. That drove in Cervantes, who reached on the error. Cougarettes have 3 hits already. 5 batters in. Ari Reyna now due up for the Cougarettes. Playing third. Wearing number 9. Average of 188 on the season. Cougarettes have scored on 2 errors. The 0 to Reyna. Inside. Looking at the last few games for the Cougarettes. Played Tivy last on the 10th, and they won that game 11-1. The 1-0 is just on the outer black for a strike. The 1-1 to Reyna. Reyna shoots that one straight back up the middle, fielded on a little dribble by Trevino as she throws out Reyna at first.
Reyna grounds out to the pitcher for 2 away. That's going to bring to the plate Snowman, second baseman number 8, Shelby Miller.
Shelby Miller, second base, due up now. 194 average and 31 at-bats. Carmona still at third. Infield playing tied against Miller. She watches one for a strike. Looking at the history between these two teams for last season. Played each other twice, and those 2 games were split each time. The home team won. The first one at Boerne Champion. Boerne Champion won 4-3 as that one's dribbler to the right side, fielded by Coker. Coker throws the first for the 3rd out.
I'm a pretty calm, cool, and collective guy, but... Sorry, what's your name? Yeah, Evan. Hi, Evan. Yeah, we have no internet. Nothing. I don't know. It just stopped working.
The internet is down.
I know, I'm on the phone with them. No, that was my wife.
I can't get online again.
Yeah, I'm talking to Evan. No, my daughter, my wife. Okay, can you guys not talk? Sorry. Yes, we have the white boxes. I see one. They got horns on them.
It's the one with the horns.
Yes, I see one. We have 11 of those.
I was on the phone and I got disconnected.
Okay, it's not about you. We switched our broadband service provider. Devin put in 11, Evan. How are we supposed to know which one's 7 and which
I thought it was Devin.
Who's Devin?
I got no service. Honey, you're blocking.
You can't stand there. You're blocking it. Don't block it. And the best part, I never have to speak to Evan or Devin ever again.
I think this one's 11.
11? We're not looking for 11. No, are we looking for 7, Evan, or 11? We have 2 next to each other. That's bad. 2 white boxes.
Welcome back to Canyon High School as the Cougarettes are out to a early 3-0 lead after 1. And Haley Carmona looking to set down the charges quickly as she throws in the first pitch strike to the backstop, Cassidy Kareska. Wearing number 7 behind the dish, but batting right now, right-handed. As she chases one at the letters. Makes it 0-2. Carmona looking to add to her strikeout total of the day, already at 2. As she gets another one. Make it 3 on the day with that strikeout.
And that'll bring to the plate pitcher number 4, Ava Trevino.
Is now sending out the pitcher, Ava Trevino, batting 5th. Ava Trevino for the Chargers in the box now, ready to face Carmona. As Carmona's got her chasing on a drop ball down below the knees. Corner outfielders may be playing a step or two back from their regular positions. The 0-1 up and outside to Trevino. Pitcher versus pitcher right now. As Carmona looks for her 4th strikeout of the day. The 1-1. Carmona sets, delivers, and that's strike number 2. This Cougarette's pitching staff has only allowed 12 runs against them. A lot of those aren't even earned. The 1-2, just upstairs. Between the two pitchers, only 1 earned run allowed in 73 innings. 2-2, and there for another strikeout for Carmona. Sets him down looking. Marlena Spurrier now due up for the Chargers, looking to stop this 1-2-3 inning. A left fielder. Carmona looking to set down another one. She's pounds the strike zone once more. Carmona, you mentioned her effectiveness, though. Allows less than a base runner per inning. Whip under 1. 21 hits against, the 0-2. Another strikeout for Carmona. 3 up and 3 down, all by strikeouts. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on for the Chargers. We head to the bottom of the second for the Cougarettes on Cougars Network.
I'm a pretty calm, cool, and collective guy, but... Sorry, what's your name? Yeah, Evan. Hi, Evan. Yeah, we have no internet. Nothing. I don't know. It just stopped working.
The internet is down.
I know, I'm on the phone with them. No, that was my wife.
I can't get online again.
Yeah, I'm talking to Evan. No, my daughter, my wife. Okay, can you guys not talk? Sorry. Yes, we have yes, the white boxes. I see one. They got horns on them.
The one with the horns.
Yes, I see one. We have 11 of those.
I was on the phone and I got disconnected.
Okay, it's not about you. We switched our broadband service provider. Like Devin put in 11, Evan. How are we supposed to know which one's 7 and which
I thought it was Devin.
Who's Devin?
I got no service. Honey, you're blocking.
You can't stand there. You're blocking it. Don't block it. And the best part, I never have to speak to Evan or Devin ever again.
I think this one's 11.
11? We're not looking for 11. No, are we looking for 7, Evan, or 11? We have 2 next to each other. That's bad. 2 white boxes.
We're back here on Cougars Network as there's head coach Kevin Randall ready to see his Cougarettes bat here in the bottom of the second. Mackenzie Stint, Riley Hester, and Harley Vestal due up as the Cougarettes have already scratched across 3 hits on 2 errors. As Stint awaits, the right fielder shoots one foul to the right side. Stint wearing number 12, 18 at bats, looking for her first hit. The 0-1 to Stint. As she shoots that one to the right side, and that one's going to swing foul. Makes it 0-2. Left field Spurrier. A few steps to the left against Stint. Corners playing even with the bags. Middle infielders playing just a step within the grass. The 0-2 below the knees of Stint. As the backstop, Kareska has a little issues getting it back to Trevino. No one on, so no damage. 1-2 from Trevino to Stint. That one's outside. Makes it 2-2 here in the second inning. Two here in the bottom of the second. As number 12, Mackenzie Stint awaits as she gets a piece of that one, shoots it back, foul. 3 foul balls for Stint so far. On deck is Hester. In the hole is Harley Vestal. On this beautiful day as the wind has shifted. Blown in from right center field now. Makes it a full count. That one from Trevino. Start off the day coming in from left to right field. Now it's coming in from straight right center field. As the ump looking to check the count with the first base umpire here. They confirm it is 3-2. Cougarettes dugout looking for ball forward, base hit right here, the 3-2. Fouled straight back one more time. We'll do the full count at least one more time. Stint's putting up a good fight here. A lot of foul balls and watching some tough pitches. 3-2 to Stint. As she swings and misses at that one. The first strikeout for Trevino in the circle today. Now Riley Hester due up. Enters with a .269 average. A lefty. 9 runs on the season. The 0-0 catches the out of the zone, says the home plate umpire. Mirish and Young at the corners playing tight, looking for a bunt against Hester here. Could poke something over the top as that one's outside as well. Beautiful day for softball here in New Braunfels, Texas. 64 degrees for spring break. The 1-1 from Trevino. Almost takes the head off of Hester, but ducks out of the way. Hester in the box with slightly open stance. The 2-1. She watches that one outside. That was the same pitch as that first pitch of this at bat. Makes it 3-1. Chance looking for a walk will start once more for the Cougarettes. Hester, the 3-1. She gets one off the end of the bat to the left side, fielded cleanly by the shortstop Brimmer for out number 2.
Hester with the fly out to shortstop for 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup. It's center
Harley
fielder
Vestal
number
now.
10, Harley Vestal.
Had a single back in the first. Then had the 2 stolen bases on a high awareness base running. And then scored on a single by Maldonado. She watches one that looked like in the other side in the right-handed batter's box, but called a strike nonetheless. Vestal, All-State in 2019. The 0-1 to Vestal. The 1-1 now to Vestal. As Vessel handcuffed a little bit there and fielded by Mirish for the third out. Here in the bottom of the second, no runs, no hits, no errors for the Cougarettes. We head to the third here on Cougars Network.
Hi, I'm Scott, and I love Chick-fil-A nuggets because the flavor is unparalleled. As soon as you bite into them, you're in a happy place. The seasoning is perfect.
Hey, I'm Giovanni, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nuggets is that they're perfectly breaded. There's just that right amount of crisp. I don't know what they're doing in the kitchen, but it's pure magic.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before. We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference. GVTC, connecting you.
We're back here in New Braunfels, Texas. 3-0 game so far after 2 as the Chargers have gone 6 up and 6 down. The bottom of the lineup now. Looking to stop that is Lily Ritchie, Allison Corey, and Madison Hall due up for the Chargers. Looking to face Carmona, who's got 5 Ks on the day. Ritchie, right-hander, waits first pitch in there for a strike. So far in the day, it's been all Carmona in the circle against the Charger bats. The 0-1, is that one shot off the end of the bat? Cervantes got a glove to it, but Miller there to back her up, and she gets the feed to the base and for the first out.
Reaching with the ground out to the right side from one away, and now bring to the plate designated player number 10, Allison Corey.
So the straight continue retired for the Chargers continues as 7 up, 7 down now. Allison Corey due up. She watches one low. Reyna at third, hung in the line. Outfield 2 steps to the right. The 1-0, swung on and missed by Corey. Makes it 1-1. Chargers on the season, 6-7 start. Looking to make it a 500 season here as district play has just started. Be third district game for both of these teams as the Cougarettes sit at 2-0. Looking to continue this fantastic start to the season. 3-1 now to Corey, designated player for the Chargers. As she gets a piece of that one, makes it a full count. Carmona looking for strikeout number 6. And the full count. Sets and delivers. Strikeout number 6 for Carmona. Hall looking to end this 8 up and 8 down streak for the Boerne champion Chargers against Carmona, who's been fantastic so far. If you're wondering what the hits look like for the Chargers, it looks like a donut so far. Another swing and a miss for Carmona against Hall here. Madison Hall playing center field for the Chargers. The 0-1. Another swing and a miss. Fooled Hall there. Makes it 0-2. Carmona looking for 9 up and 9 down. Through 3. And she's got it. Another 3 up and 3 down for Carmona. No runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on for the Chargers. We head to the bottom of the 3rd here on Cougars Network.
I'm a pretty calm, cool, and collective guy, but... Sorry, what's your name? Yeah, Evan. Hi, Evan. Yeah, we have no internet. Nothing. I don't know. It just stopped working.
The internet is down.
I know, I'm on the phone with them. No, that was my wife.
I can't get online again.
Yeah, I'm talking to Evan. No, my daughter, my wife. Okay, can you guys not talk? Sorry. Yes, we have the white boxes. I see one. They got horns on them.
The one with the horns.
Yes, I see one. We have 11 of those.
I was on the phone and I got disconnected.
Okay, it's not about you. We switched our broadband service provider. Devin put in 11, Evan. How are we supposed to know which one's 7 and which
I thought it was Devin.
Who's Devin?
I got no service. Honey, you're blocking.
You can't stand there. You're blocking it. Don't block it. And the best part, I never have to speak to Evan or Devin ever again.
I think this one's 11.
11? We're not looking for 11. No, are we looking for 7, Evan, or 11? We have 2 next to each other. That's bad. 2 white boxes.
Back here on Cougars Network as due up for the Cougarettes, Mark Haley, Maldonado, Didi Baldwin, Sabrina Cervantes. Who's due up for the Cougarettes? Talking about a matchup between these two last season. It was a split series. Boerne champion taking the first one on February 15th of last year, winning it 4-3. Canyon took the next matchup 15-5 on March 26th. This here, obviously, the first matchup between these two this season. They'll play each other again in a little under a month on April 6th is 1-0 to Maldonado, makes it 2-0. Just looking at the start to the Cougarette season a little bit as we look at the past 3. Faced Tivy on the 10th. Tivy, who's currently 9-6, is that one shot to the right side by Maldonado. That one's going to go all the way to the base of the wall. She's got 2 at least. She's rounding for 3rd, and she'll be in there at 3rd with a triple. Maldonado with her 2nd triple of the season gives the Cougarettes an early runner in scoring position for Didi Baldwin, who you don't even need to have a batter or a runner in scoring position for her to help drive them in. Has 4 hits on this afternoon for the Cougarettes. The outfield playing back against Baldwin. Baldwin shoots one straight back up the middle. That one's got a chance. That one is gone. Two runs on 2 hits here in the bottom of the 3rd for the Cougarettes as Baldwin gritties on in to home plate after her 6th home run of the season. Makes it a 5-0 game here in the bottom of the 3rd after Baldwin's home run to dead center field. As now Kareska behind the dish and in the circle visit with her pitcher Trevino, now batting Sabrina Cervantes. Reached on an E6 in the first. Cervantes on the season, a 273 average, 10 RBIs. The 0-1 to Cervantes. Makes it 1-1. Carmona having an easy day so far on her end of the circle as she's due up next, followed by Ari Reyna. Then if we get this far, Shelby Miller is that one's outside. So a narrow strike zone right now. Makes it 2-1. Outfield now almost on the wall with how Baldwin hit that one. Makes it 2-2. There's a little consistency here on that strike call as it's all smiles and laugh for the Cougarettes here through 2+, as that one's fouled straight back. And on the other dugout, you see the Chargers there with some solemn faces as they're down 5. Bottom of the third with no outs. 2-2, this time is called. And we'll have another circle visit by Kareska. She goes out to talk with Trevino. Here to help her pitcher out a little bit. Pat on the back as play goes on. Gotta continue to face Cervantes and Carmona next, and followed by Reyna. Cervantes mentioned 10 RBIs on the season. Third best on the team. As she sat down with that strikeout. The second strikeout of the afternoon for Trevino. It's Carmona now looking to give herself some padding. She's already done so with a double back in the first. Looking for an RBI number 12 if she gets something over the wall. 11 on the season now after her 1 in the first. Entered the day with a 240 average and on base percentage of .474. The 0-1 from Trevino. Long set. Skied to the right side. Coming under it was Richie, and she misses in. So now Carmona reaches on the E9. Will be an extra base. So another error for the Chargers. That's 3 on the afternoon for the Chargers. As Ari Reyna now up to bat. Reyna playing third today, looking to get it going. The 188 average, looks for a bunt. Taking off for second was Carmona, but she's caught up in a pickle now, but no one's covering second base. And Carmona is back in safely. So 1-0 count now to Reyna. Just the 1 out on the Cervantes strikeout as Carmona managed to get back to second. She ran out of the pickle, looking to bunt it again. A foul for Reyna. One and one now for Reyna. As Cougarettes are looking for more runs here in the bottom of the third. As that one's popped up on the infield, getting under it is first base Young, and Carmona fakes a run to second. But 2 outs here in the bottom of the third.
Reyna pops up in foul territory from 2 away. That's going to bring to the plate number 8, second baseman Shelby Miller.
Shelby Miller now due up. grounded out to second base. Back in the first. She launches one upstairs. 194 average for Miller on the season. 242 on base. And a stolen base for Miller. 2 outs here. Bottom of the third, the 1-0. Outside. We have seen that called, though, a few times today. Is that one called a ball, though? The Cougarettes continue to chant and cheer as they lead 5-0. 2-0 is on that outer edge. That's been a little iffy, makes it 2-1. If the strike zone is going to be wide, you want it to be consistently wide on both sides, and so far it's been a little inconsistent on the outer half. 2-1, fouled straight back. Makes it 2-2 with 2 outs. Runner on second. And second base, Shelby Miller is at the bat. So 2's all over the place. We'll see what Miller can do here. Trevino sets into the motion. That one's outside. Makes it full. With Carmona on second. Has already showed that she wants to run, Carmona has. She ran herself out of a pickle. The 3-2. Poke to the right side and foul. As you see a few kids there playing in near the grate there. Guys stay entertained on this spring break week. The 3-2. Do it again. That one's hit back up the middle for Miller. A nice grab, though, by the shortstop Brimmer as she is thrown out at first base. So a 6-3 put out ends the inning for the Cougarettes. 2 runs, 2 hits, 1 error, 1 left on for the Cougarettes. We head to the 4th here on Cougars Network.
I'm a pretty calm, cool, and collective guy, but... Sorry, what's your name? Yeah, Evan. Hi, Evan. Yeah, we have no internet. Nothing. I don't know. It just stopped working.
The internet is down.
I know, I'm on the phone with them. No, that was my wife.
I can't get online again.
Yeah, I'm talking to Evan. No, my daughter, my wife. Okay, can you guys not talk? Sorry. Yes, we have the white boxes. I see one. They got horns on them.
It's the one with the horns.
Yes, I see one. We have 11 of those.
I was on the phone and I got disconnected.
Okay, it's not about you. We switched our broadband service provider. Devin put in 11, Evan. How are we supposed to know which one's 7 and which one?
I thought it was Devin.
Who's Devin?
I got no service. Honey, you're blocking.
You can't stand there. You're blocking it. Don't block it. And the best part, I never have to speak to Evan or Devin ever again.
I think this one's 11.
11? We're not looking for 11. No, are we looking for 7, Evan, or 11? We have 2 next to each other. That's bad. 2 white boxes.
It's spring break here in New Braunfels, Texas, as you see the Tonka truck going down the hill there. Not a construction truck, but a little Batmobile truck. It looks like there is. So far, the Cougarettes have been set down the Chargers 9 up and 9 down. As the Chargers look to get it started at the top of the lineup, Mirish, Brimmer, and Young due up. Talk about construction here in the New Braunfels area. The city of New Braunfels has been booming in the past decade and a half. You talk about just that canyon alone. Starting out his 4A back in 2009 when the Cougarettes won the state champion. Moved up to 5A soon after, then to 6A. Now back at the 5A level here at Canyon High School. That one's in there for a strike to the hot corner, third base, Mirish. The 0-1, poke to the right side, foul. Carmona working quickly here, looking to get up another strikeout here. 6 on the day, looking for number 7 as a quick visit by head coach of the Chargers, Bethany Haltorf, meets with Mirish. Haltorf in her 6th season at Champion High School. Coaching third base today. The 0-2 from Carmona as handcuffs off the hands of Mirish. Remains at 0-2. Here you see Coach Haltorf there for the Champion Chargers in her 6th season. Daughter Blake plays at Charleston South. The 0-2. Man, waving at that one was Mirish. 7th strikeout for Carmona. Would have needed a or to get to that one with how far out of the zone she chased that one. As Abby Brimmer's now due up. Shortstop. Strikeout on the day. Struck out looking back in the first. One of 7 victims for Carmona. Brimmer was. That was the second one, is a drop ball. Drops a bit too low. Carmona has not allowed a walk here. Only 15 allowed all season. The 0-1 upstairs. Entered with 133 strikeouts for Carmona. Now sitting at 140. Cougarettes in total at 145 on the season now. She gets Brimmer swinging. Pitching core here for Canyon, only allowing 39 walks combined. 1-2. Cougarettes looking to put some more runs across here as we get ready for the bottom of the 4th. Count 3-2 now. To the shortstop, Brimmer. Corner's playing in, the 3-2. Gets Brimmer looking, another strikeout for Carmona.
Brimmer goes down on strikes for 2 away. That'll bring to the plate first baseman number 16, Emily Young.
Carmona looking to continue the perfect season for the Cougarettes, as she's been perfect so far today through 3 2/3. Facing Emily Young now for the 2nd time. Grounded out to third in the first. One of only 2 players to put the ball in play against Carmona was Young, as that's a 1-0 count. 1-0's in their first strike on the inner half to Young. Makes it 1-1 as the outfield is playing tight and in against the first baseman Young. She chases one, that was a rise ball, makes it 1-2. Carmona looking for another one. As she gets another strikeout, another 3 up and 3 down for Carmona. Through 4. The Cougarettes lead 5-0. We head to the bottom of the 4th.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
You might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before.
Ooh, what sounds better, La Fiesta or Dumpling Palace?
Oh, Dumpling Palace.
Ew, gross.
We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference, and please be patient with things that may have seemed to...
Wait, what are we gonna watch?
slow down a bit. GVTC, connecting you.
Stint, Hester, and Vestal do it for the Cougarettes as they lead 5-0 after as we enter the bottom of the fourth. Stint with a strikeout back in the second. One of 2 strikeouts so far in the day for the Cougarettes. This isn't a team that strikeouts a lot with 49 strikeouts on the season. Only 2 more today, so 51 on the season. 1-0 count to Stint. Hasn't walked on the season yet. Stint hasn't. Does not have a hit. But a handful of runs at 3. The 2-0 back up the middle off the glove of Trevino as that goes off to Brimmer, but the throw by Brimmer is awry, and Stint stays at first, reaching safely on that hit. You see Stint with the head down, just running the hard 60, reaching safely on the hit. It's Riley Hester looking to put this one in play and reach base. Popped out to short in the second. Pulling back the bunt, taking off for second is Stint, and Stint is safe. A little swim move gets her in there safely on the spring break week. Looking like she's ready to go to the river with that swim move. One-0 count to Hester. Another bunt attempt by Hester is put down, and the perfect bunt gets her first base, and she's taken off for second as they're looking to draw a throw and allow Stint to go home, but no throw made, so the single and advancing on the fielder's indecision. As now the Chargers gonna face the ever dangerous Harley Vestal. 2 hits here in the bottom of the fourth for the Cougarettes. Corners playing in tightly against Vestal. So a big gap on the corners as Vestal watches the first one. Vestal could do some damage here in the bottom of the fourth. Big gap in the left center and right center field gap as she gets hit by that one on the hand. So that loads them for Markaylee Maldonado. Maldonado, 11 RBIs entering the day. 3 extra base hits on the season. Driving a handful here, as right now just checking on Harley Vestal. She was hit on that right hand. Maldonado, a single back in the first and a triple in the third. Do a lot of damage here with some speed on the bases. Maldonado awaits. She watches one upstairs. Vestal on first. Hester on second. Stint at third. Infield playing in tight. Defense The outfield playing back, so a wide gap between the two. Little dribble up the middle. Trevino fields it cleanly, throws home for the first out, and then Cougarettes throws it to Young for the 1-2-3 double play. So 2 outs for Maldonado.
That's going to bring to the plate catcher number 13, D.D. Baldwin.
D.D. Baldwin now due up with a home run last inning. Had that home run straight to center field off the flagpole. As she hits a laser straight to the shortstop. Brimmer in, thrown out by a step was Baldwin. No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 1 left on for the Cougarettes here in the bottom of the 4th. 5-0 lead for the Cougarettes here on Cougars Network.
Hi, I'm Scott, and I love Chick-fil-A nuggets because the flavor is unparalleled. As soon as you bite into them, you're in a happy place. The seasoning is perfect.
Hey, I'm Giovanni, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nuggets is that they're perfectly breaded. There's just that right amount of crisp. I don't know what they're doing in the kitchen, but it's pure magic.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before. We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference. GVTC, connecting you.
Here on Cougars Network, as it's the heart of the order coming up for the Chargers. Cougarettes, Trevino, and Spurrier, 4, 5, and 6. As the Chargers are looking to get something started. 12 up and 12 down so far for the Chargers. Goose eggs all over the place for Boerne champions so far. Cougarettes, strikeout back in the second. Watches one there. Well, strikeout number 3 of the day. Cougarettes in the second. As the Chargers are looking to get something started. I haven't found anything yet against Carmona here in the 1-1 count. Corners playing in. That one's outside, makes it 2-1. Outfield playing regular depth. Corners playing in within the base path. Another swing and strike for Carmona. He's got the swing and strikes going today. Looking to miss another barrel here. 2-2 from Carmona. Swing and a miss, another strikeout for her. 11 strikeouts on the day for Carmona is now Ava Trevino, the opposing pitcher, now due up. Strikeout looking back in the second. Another strike pounding the zone right now is Carmona. Carmona has been just attacking the zone, not giving these Chargers batters any time to breathe. That one's another one, another strike. Looking for strikeout number 12. As the Cougarettes defense hasn't had much to do with Carmona on the mound. Carmona's got strikeout number 12. 2 up and 2 down here in the 5th inning. That's 14 up and 14 down for the Chargers. As Marlena Spurrier now digs in. Strikeout number 5 is what Spurrier was in her first at-bat back in the 2nd. That one's in there for a strike or a ball. 1-0 count. Got a little dust in my eye, and so did home plate umpire, makes it a 1-1. The Chargers just trying to get anything started against Carmona, who's been immaculate here so far. The 1-1. Another swinging strike for Carmona. Looking for K number 13. Looking for 13 here. 1-2. That's number 13 for Carmona. 3 up and 3 down. One more time for the Chargers. No runs, no hits, no errors for the champion Chargers. The Cougarettes lead 5-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th on Cougars Network.
So, where are we eating?
With GVTC's blazing fast fiber speeds,
3.5 stars, not a chance we try anything under 4.
you might feel like other things in life are taking a little longer than before.
Ooh, what sounds better, La Fiesta or Dumpling Palace?
Oh, Dumpling Palace.
Ew, gross.
We may not be able to speed up your dinner decisions, but we can provide fast and consistent premium Wi-Fi to search all the available options. Enjoy the GVTC difference, and please be patient with things that may have seemed to...
Wait, what are we gonna watch?
slow down a bit. GVTC, connecting you.
Haley Carmona has been having herself a day so far. A double and 13 strikeouts here on this Tuesday afternoon during spring break, and things are already heating up for the Cougarettes as they're a perfect 12-0 on the season, looking to make it 3-0 in district play and a perfect 9-0 at home. As duo up is Sabrina Cervantes, Haley Carmona, and Ari Reyna. It's 4, 5, and 6 as the Cougarettes lead 5-0. Cervantes reached on an error by shortstop in the first, then was struck out looking back in the third. First pitch is on the out half and maybe a bit tall, but called for a strike. Cervantes is a little surprised by that strike call. Nonetheless, 0-1. Trevino sets and delivers, and that one's popped straight up the chute and foul. It's out of play. No chance for Kareska to field that one. The 0-2 to Cervantes is too low. Cervantes on the season. 3 walks, looking for number 4 here. She looks to make it a full count. The 1-2. She chases one downstairs but gets a piece of it foul. Makes it 1-2, shoots another one foul. Cervantes on base percentage of .342. Count sits at 1-2. Cervantes puts a pop into this one to the right side. Going underthrow is the right fielder, Richie, for out number 1.
Cervantes flies out to right field for 1 away.
Haley Carmona now, the pitcher herself,
Pitcher,
due
number
up.
4, Haley Carmona.
Double and then reached on an error, back in the third. So 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI. She's been helping herself out a lot today with an RBI. She pokes one to the left side, gets past the 6-5 hole, and she's got another hit for herself. A double and a single on the day now.
Carmona with a single to the left, and that's going to bring to the plate third baseman number 9, Ari Reyna.
Ari Reyna now digs in. Carmona on first. As it looks like we'll have a change here. It appears we'll have a courtesy runner. Reese Van Bibber. 5 stolen bases on the season for Van Bibber. Looking to make it 6 right here. Doesn't take off, but that one gets by the infield, and that will be a single for Ari Reyna. And Van Bibber now at second. Reyna at first.
Runners at first and second, and that'll bring to the plate the Snowman, number 8, second baseman Shelby Miller.
Back-to-back singles. Has 2 runners on for the Cougarettes as Miller now digs in. 2 ground outs on the day to the middle infielders. On deck is Stin if we get there. As that pass ball lets the runners advance 60 feet, it'll be Miller and Stint for sure. Or Miller for sure. Stint on deck. Hester in the hole. One-0 count after that pass ball. Watches one at the knees, makes it 1-1 for second baseman Miller. Looking ahead for these Canyon Cougarettes, they face Smithson Valley on the 21st. Smithson Valley off to a 10-10 start. A 1-1. On the out of half, called a ball this time. Following that game against Smithson Valley, they face off Seguin at Seguin, who sits at 15-6-1. The 2-1 to Miller. Up at the eyes. They ran off the next 3 at Wagner on the 28th, who sits at 3-12-1. 3-1 here now to second base Miller. Watches one outside, so draws the walk. Takes the free pass.
Miller draws the walk to load the bases, and that's going to bring to the plate number 12, right fielder McKenzie.
The bases are loaded now for Stint, who doesn't have an RBI entering today, but has a glorious opportunity here. Yellow count. Bases are juiced, ducks all over the pond. As that one's poked back up the middle, that will score 1. Coming home is 2, but no, putting on the brakes at third was Reyna. So bases remain loaded now.
That's going to bring to the plate shortstop number 20, Riley.
Carmona scoring from that single back up through the circle by Stint. So tack on another one for the Cougarettes and Canyon. Bases juice now for Hester. Strike on the out half. to Hester. 3 RBIs on the season. Looking for a couple more here. Could end it. The 0-1 to Hester in her open stance. One called in the other's batter's box for a strike. Makes it 0-2. Runners everywhere for the Canyon Cougarettes. The 0-2. As Hester swings at that one will score at least one, and the runner just holds on to it, couldn't decide where to throw it. Fielder's choice. Scores another one for Hester. Now Harley Vestal due up, and the bases remain juiced. You don't need to give Vestal any opportunity to score runs, and you have a golden opportunity for her here with the bases loaded and only 1 out. The 0-0 upstairs. Two runs here in the 5th, makes it 7-0. Cougarettes have done it on 10 hits. That one hits the left center field gap, and that's going to clear him, most likely, as that one goes all the way to the wall. Scoring is Miller, and Stint's coming home, and that will make it a 9-0 game. That one goes all the way to the backstop. A couple of RBIs for Vestal on the double.
Vestal with the 2 RBI goal. That's going to bring to the plate left fielder number 5, Markelli.
It's now Riley Hester all the way on third. And on at the plate now, Markelli Maldonado. So 4 runs across here in the bottom of the 5th. Now Maldonado, she could poke one across. That would be the game. And there for a strike though. Only a single out here in the bottom of the 5th. Next up would be Baldwin and Cervantes. The 0-1. Maldonado watches one at the laces. Cougarettes flying easy right now, 9-0 game. Looking to advance to 13-0. 1-1. As that one shot to the left side. Losing it though in the sky is Spurrier, and that will do it for here, as coming on home is run number 10 and 11. But game is called at number 10. As driving in that last run was Maldonado. She'll get credited with a single, as coming on home was Hester. So 5 runs here in the bottom of the 5th does it for the Cougarettes, as they take it 10-0 on 10 runs and 4 errors. As that will do it for us here on Cougars Network, as you see number 12, Mackenzie Stint, gritting for the win, as the Cougarettes advance to 13-0, and the Boerne champion Chargers move to 6-8 on the season. The final, one more time, 10-0 for the Cougarettes. That will do it for us here on Cougars Network. Thank you for joining us, and thank you to the rest of the crew.